Your colleague has indicated that they are busy, but does that apply to everything? I'm David Stiernholm, and this brand new episode of Done is about an agreement that reduces friction in the organization. But first, I recommend that you shut off reminders that don't mean anything to you. But what if a particular reminder is valuable sometimes and sometimes not? I have an idea, and I'm sharing it right now on the Structure blog. There's a link in the show notes. In many organizations, it's now agreed upon that the status indicator in the chat app shows whether colleagues are available to answer questions or not. For most, the app is Teams. For some, it's Skype. For others, it may be Slack or similar apps. This is good, because then everyone knows they can change the indicator to something other than available whenever they need to focus on a complicated task. It's also nice for colleagues to know if and when they're welcomed if they need help. But what does it mean when a colleague's status is do not disturb instead of busy? And how available are they when it is set to available? This is often unclear, as not many organizations have agreed upon it. Then it's difficult to know if I can still stop by the colleague and see how busy they are, or if I can discreetly knock on the closed door, if I can see through the window that the colleague is at least not on the phone, or if it will be entirely unwelcome. It's also uncertain whether the unavailable colleague will be left undisturbed, or if someone misunderstands the seemingly clear status and still knocks on the door in the middle of a particularly clear thought. It is better to have agreed upon what the statuses mean. Do this. With your colleagues, agree on what each colleague's possible status means for someone with a question. When the status is available, is it okay to contact the colleague in any of the available ways? When it's busy, can you contact the colleague at all? And if so, which ways are okay? You can, of course, email, but to what extent is it still okay to stop by the colleague to see if they have a minute? Not at all, always, in exceptional cases. When Do Not Disturb is activated, under what conditions can you contact the colleague if it is urgent? What's the preferred way to do so? Is your agreed upon emergency channel SMS text so you know you can reach the colleague in this one way? Then, document what you have agreed upon in a guide document saved where you can easily find it. For example, make a "This is how we work at your workplace" PDF document, similar to the one a client of mine created after I gave a talk about structure for them recently. Then test the clarified order for a while and then evaluate it. Is it working well? Is there anything you need to adjust? Because if you clarify the meaning of the different availability statuses, it will be easier for those working together to do the right thing. That is, in a way that they are comfortable with and that makes things easier for everyone. Irritation and friction within the workgroup decrease because everyone knows exactly how to clearly communicate their availability. Those who need focus can have it, those who are stuck can get help, and those who need a hand know they are welcome when they are available. One aspect of collaboration has become smoother. What have you agreed upon regarding what the different statuses mean? Please write to me at david@stiernholm.com and tell me. I'm curious to hear what you have come up with. Thank you for today and see you again next week.